I've approached 100 different girls over this past month and it has changed my life forever. So in this video, I'm gonna tell you the 3 most impactful lessons that I learned from approaching 100 different girls. Now, the first lesson is picking up girls is the epitome of masculinity. Now, hear me out here. I know I'm gonna ruffle a few feathers because people think, oh, but starting a family is the ultimate masculinity thing. Doing this is the ultimate masculine thing. But hear me the fuck out before you complain. When you're picking up girls, when you're cold approaching girls, what exactly are you doing? Okay. If we break it down on a micro level, what you're doing is you see something you like, the girl, and you're going after and trying to get it, right? You're going up to her and speaking to her and trying to make something happen. On a micro level, that is essentially what you're doing. You see what you want and you go and try to get it whilst facing all the obstacles being thrown at you, right? When you approach a girl, you have the potential rejection. You have societal pressure telling you that this is wrong. You have the stigma that picking PUAs have. You have all these shit being thrown at you, but you still have to go and try and get what you want. Isn't that what you're doing in your whole life? You have a certain career that you want. Now, most people, they have a certain career that they want and they never try because they're too cowards. But the people who do try, what essentially are they doing? They see what they want. They want to have a certain career and they're going after it whilst facing all the societal pressure, all the rejection, all those studying hours, all those job interviews. You have to face shit in order to get what you want. So on a micro level, when you're picking up a girl, you're practicing a life skill that translates and bleeds into every other aspect of your life. Like, for example, I want to have a business, an online business, teaching brown guys how to improve their dating lives, right? How much societal pressure is against me? My parents want me to go to fucking college. Society tells me that this is wrong, that you shouldn't be teaching men how to pick up girls. Everyone tells me this is toxic masculinity. But guess what? I'm still fucking doing it because that's what I want. And I'm going to at least fucking try. I'm going to face all the shit that's being thrown at me. But that's what I fucking want. I want to be a dating coach that helps brown guys in the fucking West get better in their dating life. I'm willing to go through all that shit because that's exactly what I fucking want. So when you pick up girls, when you are approaching girls, you are practicing this skill that most people don't fucking have. Because how many people do you know have a dream career, have a dream lifestyle that they want, but they succumb to the obstacle? They think, oh, poor me, I'm too X, Y, and Z. Oh, poor me, this thing. They have all this fucking obstacle and they just succumb to it, right? So when you approach a girl, you are practicing a life skill that bleeds into every other aspect of life. Napoleon wanted to conquer all of Europe, and he at least tried. Isn't that like the pinnacle of masculinity? He knew what he fucking want, and he tried. Okay, it didn't matter if he fucking success. It didn't matter if he succeeded. At least he fucking tried. In my opinion, that's the pinnacle of masculinity. Now, if you're a brown guy in the West and you want my Pacific help learning how to cold approach, how to bag yourself a girlfriend living in the West, then I want you to click that first link in the description and I'll personally help you. Now, the second life lesson I learned was no one gives a shit about you, and even if they did, you won't know. Let's unpack this phrase one at a time. No one gives a shit about you, okay? Everyone thinks that they are the center of the attention. Like, for example, I think I'm the main character in my life. Where when you're watching this video, you think you're the main character in your life. And guess what? That's everybody. Everyone thinks that they're main character in their own lives. So we think, since we're the main character, that everyone is secretly judging us and they're thinking negative about us. They're all this shit. But in reality, no one fucking cares because guess what? Everyone is their own main character in their own life. So while you're thinking that that person is thinking something negative about you, that guy, he doesn't even care because he needs to fucking pay his bills, or he's in the middle of a divorce, right? Like, no one gives a fuck about you. And the thing is, even if they did, you'll never know. Because most of the time, when someone does give a fuck about you, what are they gonna do? They'll just say it in their head. They'll just judge you. They'll be judgmental, right? They're not gonna come up to you and say you what they're thinking in their mind. Like, that's never fucking happened to me in my entire life. And what this does is that it frees you from all the social conditioning, right? Like, because a lot of people, they have the fear of what other people think about them. I don't want to start this business because I'm scared fucking Timmy from my high school is going to judge me. I don't want to approach that girl because there's all those group of guys and they're going to overhear me and they might laugh. I don't want to do this because of social judgment from the herd. But in reality, no one gives a fuck about you. Like, this is a lesson you learned very early on when you start approaching girls. Like, the times I've approached girls, everyone has seen. Okay, like, guess what? Guess what? I'm still fucking sexy. No one has said shit to me. And matter of fact, the only thing positive that's happened is some people, they'll see you doing that and they'll actually say, "Oh wow, props, man. I wish I had the respect." And like, you just gained extra status because this guy, this random guy, sees you doing something that he can't, and he envies you because he wishes that he could do it, and he respects you. Like, that's all that's the only positive thing that's gonna happen. If they're thinking something negative, they'll keep it in their mind, right? And think about how freeing this is, honestly, because how much stuff are you putting off because you're scared of what other people might think of you, right? How many risks are you not taking because of the fear of social judgment? You'll quickly realize that most of the things that hold us back isn't actually anything external. It's literally all in the mental and what other people think about us. And this ties exactly to the last life lesson, which is the only thing stopping anyone from achieving success is themselves. I have a friend who's 47, and I met him at the gym. He saw me do an approach, and this guy was the actual one who came up to me and said, "Wow, I wish I had the courage like you to do that." So, me being the nice guy I am, I decided to help him. We go to a school campus to do some approaches. I'm doing approaches left and right. He just watches me. At least he filmed me, which I'm very thankful for, but he's just watching me. And the only reason why he wasn't able to do any approaches was his mind. He was constantly telling himself, "Oh, this is weird. Why am I doing this? That girl is going to think I'm old. That girl is going to think I'm a creep. That girl is X, Y, and Z. That girl doesn't look like a friendly person. That girl, she didn't even look at me. So why am I going to approach her?" That's all he was thinking constantly, 24/7. It was a hamster wheel of just negative thoughts. Meanwhile, I approaching left to right. You see, the only difference between the winners and the losers is their mindset, because there's nothing in the external world that's that severe that's preventing you from succeeding in every life, whether it's pickup, whether it's fitness, whether it's business. Honestly, there's nothing in the external world that is fucking stopping you. Okay, if you live in a place where you're fed, you have water 24/7, and you're not worried about someone dropping a bomb in your house, then you should have nothing to fucking worry about. So why are most people who live in these safe countries so miserable? It's because their internal state is fucked. Okay, that's the only thing that's preventing them from achieving success in whatever the fuck they want. It's themselves. They're their own worst enemy. I can't get in shape because my parents are fat. I can't do this because of my genetics. I can't get good at dating because I'm brown. I can't do this because I'm short. It's literally all a fucking mental thing. Logically, none of that shit makes sense, okay? One of the things that my friend was saying is, "Oh, that girl looks busy," okay? Like, logically, let's break it down. Is that girl actually busy? You don't fucking know. Honestly, you don't know if that girl is busy. The only way to find out is if you walk up to her and say something, okay? That's the only way to find out. And 9 times out of 10, most of these girls aren't really that busy, okay? You'll get the 1% that are busy and they won't have an interaction with you. But most of the girls I approached when I went to that school campus with them, they were all positive, right? So the only thing that was stopping him was himself. Okay? That's it, dude. The only thing that's stopping anyone from achieving success is themselves. People love to shit on this type of content, but the reality is, when you get good at this, your whole life improves because you pick up so many skills and so many mindsets that translates into every other aspect of life. Those were all the life lessons I learned from approaching 100 different girls in this past month. I'm sure as I keep continuing my journey, I'll learn more and more lessons. But if you're a brown guy in the West and you want to get to the point where you are able to approach any girl you want, no matter the circumstance, I can help you with that. Click that first link in the description, and I'll personally walk you through exactly how you can start cold approaching and start landing dates and get a girlfriend and live in the West. But anyways, catch you later.